Page 38. Evolution through natural selection. Recap, Section A. Changes in the environment may bring about changes in the traits of a species over time. Natural or human-made changes in the environment, such as floods, fire, or droughts, impact the living space as well as the food supply and affect the survival of organisms in the community. Each member of a species shows evidence of a range of variations in a trait because of the variation in the traits received from the parents. Variations for any specific trait exist within all populations. Just by chance, some organisms are taller, faster, darker colored, etc. than others. If environmental conditions change, some organisms will, by chance, possess variations that help them survive. Organisms that survive pass their inherited traits on to their offspring, and, over time, their traits will be found in the majority of the population. Over time, offspring of individuals with beneficial variations make up a higher proportion of the population. The survival of the fittest, or natural selection, is the basis for the process of evolution, which is a change in traits within a species. Helpful variations in structure, function, or behavior are adaptations that increase a species' chance of survival. For instance, camouflage is an adaptation that allows an organism to blend in with its surroundings so that it is not easily seen by a predator. Extinction occurs when all the members of a particular species no longer exist. Endangered species are populations of organisms that are in danger of becoming extinct. Scientists identify the species at risk, and governments often pass laws to help protect them. Section B. The evidence for evolution comes from several sources of data. The fossil record provides a way for scientists to compare the organisms alive today with their ancestors. A fossil is the hardened remains or an imprint of a plant or animal that lived a very long time ago. Older sedimentary rock layers are generally deeper in the Earth's crust and therefore usually contain older fossils. Radiometric dating is a method that utilizes the radioactive decay of certain long-lived, naturally occurring isotopes to establish the age of fossils such as bones, pieces of wood, and other specimens. Carbon-14, potassium-40, and argon-40 are currently used to conduct radiometric dating. Since DNA is passed from parent to offspring and related individuals have similar DNA, scientists use genetic information to determine the degree to which organisms might be related. They compare the DNA codes of organisms and those with very similar codes that are considered to have the same ancestors. Scientists study the anatomy, or structure, and development of different species. From a comparison of body structures and embryo development, scientists make inferences about how closely species are related to one another. The distribution of organisms on Earth also provides scientists with data to support evolution through natural selection. Organisms of the same species, which have become isolated by migration or catastrophic change, gradually evolve in different ways but will still retain many similarities. This ends the evolution through natural selection section.